Welcome back to Gadget Guru. Now, time for snap judgment. And while this particular phone, which is the Samsung S4, has been getting a lot of the attention and certainly the headlines right now, and Android itself is increasingly becoming more usable than it once used to be. It doesn't feel as clunky as it once was. Which brings us to what we're talking about. You know, Jelly Bean 4.2, which is the best phone. Snap judgment.
But you know the best part, you've just actually nailed that part also. When you say which is the best, which is the best, you can actually buy one for 6,000 and you can buy one for 40,000 like this one.
It's interesting that the same OS has actually got all the way up and down the range. So it's that's an interesting fact. But should we do a snap judgment?
Yeah, I think so. I think
a range of some of the exciting new phones that are there in Jelly Bean.
This week it's all about the Jelly Bean and the kind of varieties it can offer. Starting first with an entry-level smartphone, AURUS 2 from Idea runs on Android Jelly Bean 4.1 operating system, supported by 1 GHz single-core processor and 4 GB of internal storage. Decently built offering comes with a rubberized back and supports 3.5-inch TFT LCD capacitive touchscreen display with bare minimum 320 by 480 pixels resolution. The dual SIM offering also flaunts a 3.2 megapixel rear camera and a VGA offering in front for video calling. But where it falls short is on paltry 512 MB of RAM, which means no multitasking on this entry-level offering. Also, if someone was to take a picture from this phone, they'll figure out that it's one of the most unsuitably placed camera buttons, like that. Unless, of course, you decide to invert it and take a picture this way. Having said that, it's still not a deal breaker, because at just 6,500 rupees, believe me when I say this, it's a true value for money proposition, even though it's bundled with the Idea 3G plan. And from one of the cheapest to one of the slimmest smartphone offerings in the world. OneTouch Idol Ultra from Alcatel is the world's slimmest Android smartphone at a paltry width of 6.9 mm. Running on Android 4.1 Jelly Bean operating system, the OneTouch Idol Ultra is powered by 1.2 GHz dual-core processor and 1 GB RAM. High on build quality, the unibody smartphone is extremely thin and light, but at the same time comes with a rubberized pack finish for easy grip and oleophobic coating to reduce the fingerprint effect. The smartphone sports a 4.7-inch AMOLED screen with 720 by 1280 pixels resolution and boasts an 8 megapixel rear camera with LED flash and a 1.3 megapixel front camera. On the downside though, the ultra slim design has also had its effect, as the phone comes with a 16 GB of internal storage, but there is no place for SD card expansion slot. Even the micro SIM card slot is also not a child's play, and you will struggle with the adjustments. But the real downer for me is sacrificing of 3.5 mm audio jack, which according to me is a must-have in today's day and date for any smartphone. Having said that, the manufacturer has given this USB to audio converter, but I have a problem with it. First, it's very inconvenient to carry at all times. What if you lose one? Secondly, this also happens to be the charging port, which means that you cannot listen to music and charge your phone at the same time. Having said that, at just about 21,000 rupees, it's a very decent offering if you're looking for a sleek, smart Android smartphone. For options, look at Micromax and Zolo offerings. And now to a spicy offering that boasts of industry's best front camera resolution. Stellar Pinnacle Pro from Spice runs on the latest Android 4.2 Jelly Bean operating system, powered by 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. The dual SIM offering sports a powerful 5 megapixel front camera besides an 8 megapixel rear offering with LED flash. In terms of connectivity, the dual SIM smartphone offers 3G in both the slots besides Bluetooth 4.0, Wi-Fi and a very quirky USB on the go feature. A 5.3-inch offering also features powerful 2550 mAh battery that will easily last more than a day for an average user. Now where the phone doesn't really score high is on the QHD screen resolution front. Also, while it has a very good and a quality build, it's also really bulky. Having said that, at just nearly 15,000 rupees, I don't think there's anyone out there who can argue on its value for money proposition. For alternatives, look at the Micromax offering.
Now, the thing is, we are talking about Android right now. Let's move to apps and our website.